Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please stand and remain standing for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag? Our national anthem will be performed by Christopher Cook, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by James Lawless, both members of the class of 2017. Christopher will be attending Columbia College in Chicago, and James will be attending the United States Air Force Academy. The mission of the United States Air Force Academy is to educate, train, and inspire men and women to become leaders of character, motivated to lead the United States Air Force in service to our nation. James will begin basic training on June 28th in Colorado Springs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Would everyone please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, honored guests, Superintendents Auger, Humbert, and Duva, Colonel Leonard, members of the North Kingstown and Jamestown school committees, town officials from North Kingstown and Jamestown, administrators, faculty, and staff of North Kingstown High School, family, friends, and underclassmen, and last but not least, the North Kingstown graduating class of 2017. Good afternoon. My name is Denise Mansiri. I'm the principal of North Kingstown High School, and I would like to officially welcome you here to the Ryan Center on the campus of the University of Rhode Island for our 112th graduation ceremony. First, this afternoon, I would like to thank the North Kingstown High School Graduation Committee for their meticulous planning of this afternoon and organizing all of our senior activities, including this event. Without their guidance and assistance, events like these would not be possible. I cannot begin to calculate the number of hours put in behind the scenes to ensure for a successful afternoon. Those North Kingstown High School staff members are Mrs. Linda Andrew, Ms. Julie Mcguire, Mrs. Mia Toro, Mr. Aaron Thomas, Mr. James Simmons, Mr. Jerome Simmons, Ms. Melissa Waterman, Mr. James Bruno, and our senior class advisors, Mrs. Heather LaBelle and Mr. Jordan Albanez. Would those individuals please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Before introducing our Mistress of Ceremony for this afternoon, I would like to make a few brief announcements concerning procedures for graduation at the Ryan Center. We ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony and you are respectful of all speeches. There is no photography allowed on the floor of the Ryan Center. Our school photographer from Molino Photography will be taking pictures of all graduates receiving their diplomas, as well as our high school photographer, Mr. Rob Silvera. You will have the opportunity to purchase a photo commemorating this event. Our communication students are videotaping this ceremony along with the staff of the University of Rhode Island, and DVDs will be available for purchase next week in the North Kingstown High School main office. The ceremony is also being streamed live for those of you that cannot be here and archived on North Kingstown School Department website. The Ryan Center strictly prohibits the use of any noise-making devices, and we ask that you please take this opportunity to silence all electronic devices if you have not already done so. At the end of this afternoon's ceremony, our graduates will process out of the Ryan Center through the main doors and meet up with family and friends. Finally, since it's a tradition that the principal gives her remarks to the senior class at our Class Day ceremony, which marks the beginning of the senior week, I do not have a formal speaking role this afternoon, but I would like to take this last opportunity to personally acknowledge and thank the class of 2017 for making this one of the best years ever. Yeah, sure, clap. And now at this time, I'll be turning over the microphone to our Mistress of Ceremony for the class of 2017, Jenna Hodgkinson. Jenna will be attending Salve Regina University in the fall.
Thank you, Dr. Mansieri, and thank you all for joining us this afternoon for the class of 2017's graduation ceremony. My name is Jenna Hodgkinson, and I will be your MC for today. First, I would like to acknowledge all of the people in this room that have helped the class of 2017 get this far. Thank you, family, friends, teachers, coaches, North Kingstown High School staff, and North Kingstown School Department staff for all that you do. I now would like to introduce Dr. Phil Auger, Superintendent of the North Kingstown School Department, to share some words.
Thank you for that. Good afternoon, everyone. Members of the North Kingstown and Jamestown School Committees and Town Councils, Superintendent Duva, Dr. Humbird, Dr. Mansieri, Dr. Morse, and Mrs. Sweet, distinguished guests, faculty members, family, friends, and graduates. As your superintendent, I want you to know that you should feel very proud of yourselves today. You are graduating from a high school that has a proud tradition of being recognized as one of the finest high schools in our state and our nation. North Kingstown High School is recognized as a leading high school for our students for your strong academic performance, for its respected career and tech programming, and is one of the finest anywhere for its wide range of clubs and programs in the arts, music, athletics, all of which regularly bring this community acclaim for their excellence, as they are this year as well. The students and adults in the North Kingstown High School community also distinguish themselves for their generosity and their community service to those who are less fortunate and those who have special needs. Our graduates, as exhibited once again tonight, move on to the finest colleges and universities in the country, to trade schools and careers in a wide array of fields, to the military, and to our nation's most prestigious service academies, even to the Olympics. The North Kingstown and Jamestown public school systems are among the finest anywhere, and because of that, our graduates are among the finest anywhere, and you should all be very proud of that. But also remember that the North Kingstown and Jamestown school systems, with all of the great opportunities they provide, have not just happened by accident. You have had the experience of these fine school systems in this great high school because the communities insist that they be this great. Many of the parents in this room, myself included, have moved to North Kingstown or Jamestown specifically because they wanted their kids to attend such an acclaimed school system. The people around you today represent your whole community, your elected leaders, your parents, your families, your teachers, your neighbors, and they have personally and collectively worked hard, and they have sacrificed so much to produce this opportunity for you. Their commitment has made it so that you have great teachers to teach you, great programs to guide you, and now great opportunities in front of you. Now that you are adults, I hope no matter where life takes you, that you will always be proud of your public schools and grateful that the people in your hometown have made them possible for you. I am incredibly proud of you, and I know that your family and friends are too. We feel very good that you are prepared to do great things with your lives. No matter how far you roam in this world, being a North Kingstown High School graduate will signify to others that you are something special. So tonight, or today, soak it all in. Be proud of yourself. Be proud and grateful for what you have accomplished tonight, and know that we are proud and grateful for you. So congratulations, and God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Auger, for those wonderful remarks. Now, I would like to introduce our salutatorian, Jacob Mcguire. Jake will be attending Dartmouth College next year, where he is planning to double major in English and government. I know he will do great because I've never met anyone who takes more precise and colorful notes. Good luck next year, Jake.
Sorry. Hello to my fellow graduates, to our school's faculty members, and to all of our families and friends. I am honored to present the salutatory address today, and I have tried to make sure that this speech will not bore you or distract you for too long from who you are all really here for, the rest of our graduates. Over the course of our years together at North Kingstown High School, each of us has developed new passions and discovered new things about ourselves and our surroundings. For example, I have developed an interest in writing about the world around me, which I have channeled into our school newspaper, The Current Wave. Some of you might be familiar with it. You know, the publication that many of you may have skimmed once or twice or used for papier-mâché projects in art class. Sorry. While preparing to write this speech, I looked at past issues of The Current Wave for some good, old-fashioned inspiration. Right away, various headlines jumped out at me because they allude to the assortment of diverse accomplishments and feats that the members of our class have achieved. I found myself reading articles about how basketball players, such as Bruce Capola and Mike Ferry, persevere through intense games against daunting opponents, how hardworking all-state musicians like Erica Smith practice their instruments of expertise for 2 or more hours every day, and how students like this year's valedictorian, Wyndham Chase, can successfully juggle academic coursework and many extracurricular activities. It was harder for me, I must admit. I have also read or written articles about individuals such as Kiara Oliver and Brooke Osmansky, who have both fulfilled their childhood goals of playing college sports at the Division I level, about senior entrepreneurs like Anthony Ucci and Sydney Pichette, who have both started their own successful businesses, and about students like Chris Cook and Kelsey Brown, who have spent countless hours in the school auditorium rehearsing for award-winning musical productions. However, not every member of this class has been the subject of an article in The Current Wave, so I feel like solely mentioning the topics that appeared in our school newspaper does not give every member of our class the justice and the merit that each deserves. All of the graduates sitting before me have their own stories to tell, and although I wish that I could have been able to hear them all, I have admittedly only heard a fraction of them. I fully realize that many of our students despite being remarkable in their own unique ways, have managed to fly under the newspaper's radar. Although they have not been featured in our school's publication, several members of this class, such as Chen Feng and Rahid Al-Hazmi, have successfully managed to earn their high school diplomas while adjusting to an unfamiliar country and learning a language they didn't previously understand. Similarly, the current wave has not fully covered the stories of students who work at demanding jobs outside of school in order to make ends meet, or the members of our class who have maintained their positivity and optimism despite losing siblings or parents. Even though some of our graduates may not frequently be the focus of journalism articles or the recipients of various academic, athletic, or artistic awards, they each have a story to tell, and those stories matter to us all. After today, our personal stories will continue to unfold as we ride our own unique waves towards diverse horizons. Unlike the current wave, which typically captures just a snapshot of a person's life at a particular moment, our lifelong experiences will continue to shape our personal stories. At a time in our nation's history when Americans are seemingly more divided than they have been in decades, perhaps even more so than at any other time in the past century, it is important for each of us to consider and acknowledge one another's backgrounds and perspectives, even when they do not align with our own. Although we should definitely be proud of our own accomplishments and those of our peers, it is equally essential that we seek to understand each other's personal stories and struggles, not just on days like today, but throughout our lives. Congratulations, class of 2017. We've made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jake. Our next presenter will be our guest speaker for today's ceremony. This man is a North Kingstown class of 1983 graduate. After attending Hartwick College, Colonel Gary Leonard was commissioned as a Marine Corps officer in 1989. From serving as a tactics instructor to leading platoons in combat, Colonel Leonard has done it all. He holds 3 master's degrees in national defense and security affairs. He has also received multiple personal decorations for his efforts. He now is the Chief of Staff of the 4th Marine Division in New Orleans. Please give a warm welcome to Colonel Gary Leonard.
Thank you very much. Dr. Mansieri, Dr. Auger, Dr. Duva, Dr. Humbert, thank you for your leadership to this school, to this town. To the distinguished members of the town councils, both in North Kingstown and Jamestown, the school committee members, thank you very much for your leadership too, to this town and what you do every day. To the moms and dads, the teachers, mentors, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, and finally to the graduating class of 2017, thank you for inviting me to be part of your ceremony today. Today is your day, and keeping in mind the extraordinary accomplishments you have already achieved for the last 4 years, let me begin by congratulating the class of 2017. I know you'd expect me to say it's an honor to be with you today, but for me it truly is an honor and a personal privilege. You see, I have a strong respect and deep affection for North Kingstown High. I graduated from NK in 1983. My sister graduated from NK in 1985. My grandfather graduated from NK in 1928. My daughters graduated from NK in 2010 and 2012. And my nieces and nephew, Maddie, Meg, and Jake Mcguire, are graduating with you today. So needless to say, I care very much about the quality graduates that North Kingstown produces. And so many members of my family call themselves Skippers. I consider you all part of my extended family. So congratulations, Skippers. Before I go any further, I want to thank the folks that made this day possible, your parents and families, and the teachers. Being a parent and being a teacher is no easy job. It takes incredible patience, lots of love, sometimes tough love, and a level of sacrifice that you may not understand now, but you'll learn to appreciate in the years to come. Class of 2017, please join me in giving your parents and teachers a round of applause. I also want to ask the members of the class of 2017 who are preparing to enter one of our armed service academies, enter the armed forces, to please stand up. I know you're out there. Thank you. I remember my graduation from North Kingstown 34 years ago. I remember sitting in your seats, daydreaming about the upcoming summer, hanging out in Narragansett Beach and figuring out how to stay away from work. What I don't remember from my graduation was the name of the speaker, what he or she said that day. So with that in mind, I'll keep my comments fairly short, okay? Today, I want to describe for you a few examples of what I think a successful life looks like, a life that makes the world a little bit better. I want to share 4 stories with you of young people that were your age, young people that inspired me by their actions and deeds. These young people made a difference in the lives of their neighbors, their friends, their communities, and on this nation. I hope these stories inspire you much the same way they've inspired me. Number 1, step in the batter's box. In 1993, I had the privilege of serving alongside David Galloway. When our unit arrived in Somalia, we were tasked to position snipers atop the U.S. Embassy to protect the patrols that were patrolling below. Unfortunately, my platoon had no snipers, so we asked for volunteers. Without hesitation, Galloway volunteered for that dangerous and difficult mission. Just 2 days later, Galloway took decisive action from atop that building and saved a 15-man patrol from certain death. Galloway remained on top of that building without relief for over 90 days. David Galloway saved lives and he changed lives. He made the world a better place. He made a difference because he had this courage to step in the batter's box. If you want to make a difference, if you want to make this world a little bit better, have the courage to face your fears, step in the batter's box and take a swing. Number 2, keep your word and keep your promises. Last year, on a dark, wet night somewhere in Alabama, Lance Corporal McCorvey lost control of his automobile and crashed it into a swamp. He pulled himself from the car, then returned to rescue his 2 passengers, his brother and sister. He was treated in a hospital with a minor leg wound. 2 days later, he returned with a flesh-eating bacterium in his leg. To save his life, the doctors amputated it. Now, one-legged Marines aren't a common sight on the battlefield. Most amputees are forced to medically retire. However, when asked, Lance Corporal McCorvey told his commander that the only thing he wanted to do was finish his obligation and honor his commitment to our country and his fellow Marines. 19-year-old Lance Corporal McCorvey is the type of person that makes a great teammate. You can trust him. He's a man of honor. And he made a promise to our nation when he joined the Marine Corps, and he intends to keep that promise. If you want to make a difference, if you want to make the world a little bit better, surround yourself with people like McCorvey, honorable people who keep their commitments, who keep their promises, and always keep their word. Number 3, stay positive and be enthusiastic. In 2013, I had the privilege of leading a group of 300 young men and women at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Paris Island. Our mission was to teach over 20,000 recruits who aspired to become United States Marines. Teaching recruits how to shoot a service rifle is a difficult job. It's incredibly mundane and monotonous. It's the same grueling schedule every day, every week, every month for 3 years straight. That type of monotonous work can have a negative effect on morale, and we had a morale problem. One way to overcome a morale problem is to set goals, high goals, sometimes unachievable goals. And if you can generate some enthusiasm and buy-in, you might change the outcome. Our unit's goals was to double accuracy scores at Parris Island. Most of my coaches were naysayers. They did not believe we could improve scores. It showed on their faces. It showed in their attitudes. Unless a few leaders with good positive attitudes and enthusiasm stepped forward, we were going to fail. Fortunately, we had one enthusiastic leader, Sergeant Gonzalez. He believed in the goal. And it's funny because this man had every reason not to be an enthusiastic person. You see, the cards were stacked against him. When he was a boy, he and his family arrived in this country on a rubber raft from Cuba. They were political refugees. In the U.S., he was raised in the barrios of South Florida. When I met him, he had been passed over for promotion and would, in all likelihood, be forced out of the Marine Corps. Yet Gonzalez was one of our young lions. His enthusiasm was infectious, and it rubbed off on his peers. Eventually, because of his attitude, we achieved our goal. Gonzalez is the type of person you want on your team. He's positive, enthusiastic. If you want to make a difference, if you want to make the world a little bit better, find something you love to do, stay positive even under the darkest clouds, and always, always keep a smile on your face. Like Gonzalez, you'll inspire the world. Finally, number 4, fight, 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 never surrender, never quit. The world is filled with people who never reach their potential because they never go all in to achieve a personal goal. In 1992, while attending the Marine Corps Amphibious Reconnaissance School in Coronado, California, I had the honor of watching firsthand what happens when someone goes all in, who never quits in pursuit of a goal. The school was a grueling, physically demanding, and mentally exhausting 10-week course. Upon graduation, a graduate would become a reconnaissance Marine, the Marine Corps' version of the Navy SEALs. Perhaps the most difficult challenge of those 3 weeks was the 3-mile fin swim, a graduation requirement that crushed the most gifted swimmers. The fin swim began at 04 in the morning. Swimmers would pair with buddy teams. Each swimmer would tow a 120-pound ruck or backpack. The buddy teams would enter the surf zone and would immediately face 10-foot plunging waves, bone-crushing waves that either drove you to the bottom of the seafloor or pushed you back to the beach. And if you and your buddy managed to get through the surf zone, which was infrequent, the two of you would fin, towing your rucksack in the freezing waters off San Diego, a mile in one direction and a mile in the other direction. Most of us struggled to pass that test, but there was one Marine, Sergeant Franklin, who struggled more than everyone else. In the final week, and on his last chance, Franklin and his buddy breached the surf zone and completed the swim. He graduated 5 days later and was recognized for his inspiration and perseverance. Franklin became a reconnaissance Marine because he never quit. He fought and he fought and he fought. He's one of the finest Marines I've ever served with. Franklin is the type of person you want to follow. He had a goal to become a reconnaissance Marine, and he never quit until he earned the title. If you want to make a difference, if you want to make this world a little bit better, never quit chasing your dreams. Set goals and fight, 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 and you will change the world. In closing, class of 2017, if you want to make this world a little bit better, step in the batter's box and take a swing. Keep your commitments and promises. Never, ever quit chasing your dreams. And always keep a smile on your face. If you do these 4 things, you will make a difference on your friends, on your families, on your communities, and on our country. Class of 2017, I congratulate you on your graduation today. Now go make the world a better place. God bless you and God bless our country.
Thank you, Colonel Leonard, for those inspiring words of wisdom. Now, I would like to invite an amazing woman who brightens the halls of North Kingstown High School every day with her smile, Dr. Mansiri. She will present the awards and scholarships.
Thank you, Jenna. Ladies and gentlemen, this group of seniors is noted in their efforts in the classroom, in the fine and performing arts, in countless extracurricular activities, and on the playing fields and courts throughout our state. Each year, the North Kingstown and Jamestown communities award a multitude of scholarships to our graduating seniors. At recent events, over $94,000 in scholarships was awarded to the class of 2017 from various organizations in our two communities. Many of our students are members of the National and Rhode Island Honor Societies and contribute to their communities by working and volunteering in various capacities. Our seniors will be attending some of the finest post-secondary institutions in our country next year. Collectively, students from the class of 2017 have received over $3.8 million in merit awards from their colleges and universities. At this time, would all seniors who have received scholarships, grants, and awards this year please stand to be recognized? Thank you. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the faculty and staff of North Kingstown High School. As it has been alluded to numerous times, this group of educators you see before you works tirelessly to assist our students in their pursuit of excellence. Many are award winners in their discipline on the local, state, and national levels. They use their talents and expertise to inspire our students and help them to reach their post-high school goals. We are fortunate to have such faculty and staff of dedicated professionals. At this time, will the administrators, faculty, and support staff of North Kingstown High School please stand to be recognized? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mansiri. Wyndham Chase has earned the privilege of speaking today by working hard over the past 4 years to become our class valedictorian. Wyndham always strives to improve herself, whether by running track or cross country or setting the bar high in the classroom. Wyndham will be attending Williams College in the fall to study chemistry and environmental science. And as if that's not enough, she will also be running cross country. Please welcome Wyndham Chase.
Wow, collectively we have a lot of friends and family. Thank you all for being here. If you've ever been to a game under the lights at North Kingstown High School, you may have noticed a reddish-brown oval, 400 meters in length, that encircles the infield. This oval does not just separate spectators from the exciting games on the infield. In fact, there's an entire sport, track, that depends upon its use, albeit drawing very few spectators. One of the most classic events in track is the 1,500-meter race, 3 3/4 times around the track, a distance of just under a mile. In running this race for my team, wearing skipper black and gold, I have come to realize that the 1,500, a demanding yet rewarding athletic endeavor, is strikingly similar to a student's journey through high school. The first lap is just like freshman year. You stand on the starting line. The stadium looks huge. The athletes alongside you are intimidating strangers, and the race ahead seems impossibly long. The starting gun fires, and you're off in a stampede of others, surging and maneuvering, trying to find your place among a sea of runners. Freshman year was similar. The school looked massive, the upperclassmen appeared at least 10 years older, and the 4 years ahead seemed rather daunting. Then the school year began, and we had to shift into high gear as we plunged into a full course load of high school level classes while seeking a social circle in which we felt accepted. The second lap is just like sophomore year. You settle into a rhythm, feeling strong and comfortable. Whether you are out in front or right in the mix of a pack, you run with confidence, perhaps pushing yourself to pick up the pace. Sophomore year is much the same. The schoolwork was not yet much too difficult, and, no longer shy, nervous freshmen, we could enjoy participating in teams and clubs, bands, and stage productions. We may have taken on a new challenge, perhaps a course in an unfamiliar subject, or volunteer work in the community. In the 1500, as you round the track with second lap confidence, you take a moment to glance up in the stands at teammates and parents cheering you on, while your coach stands in the infield, calling out splits and encouraging you to pick it up. In school sophomore year, we began to fully appreciate the incredible NKHS network of peers and parents who supported us, and teachers who shared their wisdom and encouraged us to do our best. The third lap, junior year, is where it starts to hurt. It is where, in the 1500, your legs ache and your lungs burn as you defy your own preconceived limitations, finding strength within that you never knew existed. The race is over halfway done at this point, but you must stay focused and mentally tough, maybe counting out your cadence, 180 steps per minute, in order to maintain your pace through the rigors of this crucial third lap. Yet, although it's painful, it's also invigorating. With your teammates by your side, you surge ahead, getting closer and closer to the finish line with every step. Junior year, like the third lap, is the tough one. We had to balance a rigorous academic curriculum with the pressures of standardized testing and making post-high school decisions, while maintaining involvement in the extracurriculars that define us as people, not just as students. With only so many hours in the day, achieving such a balance required us to work harder than ever before, on less sleep than we previously thought possible. We had passed the halfway through high school milestone, but we had to stay disciplined and focused as, one by one, the 180 days of the school year slipped by. Yet, although it had its moments of stress, junior year was also exhilarating. With friends by our sides, we began to experience newfound independence, from earning our driver's licenses to attending junior prom. The last lap, or rather 3/4 of a lap, is senior year. You round the corner and the crowd roars. This is it. With the pride of wearing black and gold, all is a blur as you charge towards the finish line, exerting every last ounce of effort. The shorter than normal senior school year was challenging in its own right, with AP classes and varsity sports, lead musical roles in club competitions, senior project, and full-time jobs, but in the excitement, our exhaustion was a mere afterthought. At long last, you're flying down the final stretch of the track. We are celebrating the festivities of Senior Week, surrounded and supported by the entire community, as those 3 3/4 laps of the 1500, our 4 years of high school, come to a conclusion. With a mix of pride and relief, joy and achievement, you cross the finish line. We cross this stage and receive our diplomas. Looking back now, it seems like it all went by in a flash. We catch our breath, realizing the magnitude of the moment, and are filled with gratitude as we reach out to shake hands with our coaches and teachers, teammates and peers, friends and family, all who have supported us throughout this race, throughout high school. In the long run, it's not the time displayed on a finish line clock that matters, or whether you finished first or 10th or 100th in a race. It's the fact that you gave your ultimate effort, that you pushed yourself beyond your comfort zone, that you learned that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. This race, this high school journey, has made us stronger people, better people. Thus, we, the seniors of 2017, stand here today not on a finish line, but on another starting line. The marathon of life, the world beyond high school, may seem daunting, but the valuable lessons we have learned in our 12 years of schooling will guide us. From our education, we have learned to persevere. Within every adversity is an opportunity for growth if we embrace the challenges that we encounter. From our education, we have learned from the past. Only by remembering these lessons, learning from both past mistakes and triumphs of humankind, can we hope to effect positive change. And from our education, we have learned to reason and think critically. The open-mindedness to consider multiple perspectives and the dedication to logically ascertain the truth are the tools with which we can protect the beautiful diversity that surrounds us. We embark today into a wide world, one in which we must confront injustice and social turmoil, economic hardship and environmental degradation, but we are prepared. Each of us possesses the knowledge and compassion that our education has nurtured thus far. Each of us has the capacity to lead our nation towards greater justice. Each of us is the hope for tomorrow. Together, we are the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Wyndham. And now for the presentation of our class gift, Samantha Tarbox, whose energy and charisma are hard to match.
Hi, everyone. It is a tradition here at North Kingstown High School that the graduating class leaves behind their legacy in the form of a class gift. Previous classes have gifted picnic tables, umbrellas, and banners, and we are thankful for those generous gift ideas. This year, when trying to decide what was missing from our school grounds, we did not discover what was missing, but instead who is missing. The majority of us grew up together, playing recreational sports and attending middle school dances. We knew one day that we would be standing here graduating as one big community. Unfortunately, one of our own is not able to be here with us graduating because he has been battling a 3-year-long fight with chronic neurological Lyme disease. Freshman year, I was granted the privilege of being in Dylan Thomas's advisory. My advisory, the basketball team, and our class in general has felt the impact of Dylan's absence. Although Dylan is unable to be here with us today, he is still a valued classmate and a friend, and we would like to help out Dylan and his family. We will be donating the remainder of our class funds to his family to help defray the cost of his medical treatments that are unfortunately not fully covered by his family's health care. The class of 2017 wishes Dylan and his family nothing but good health and happiness.
Thank you, Sam. Next, to award diplomas, I present Dr. Mansiri and our 2 class advisors, Mr. Albernaz and Mrs. LaBelle. Our class advisors have been working hard since our freshman year to make sure that our high school years were the best that they could be. Join me in giving these 2 adults and Dr. Mansiri a round of applause for ensuring that our time here at North Kingstown High was the best of our lives.
I would also like to invite Drs. Auger and Humbert, Dr. Duva, and members of the North Kingstown and Jamestown school committees to come to the front of the stage to offer congratulations to graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you hold your applause until all diplomas have been awarded.
Wyndham Sage Chase. Jacob Essex Mcguire. Jenna Rose Hodgkinson. Samantha Nicole Tarbox. James H. Lawless. Shay Greenman. Lucas John Ackerman. Liliana Albert. Rahid F. Al-Hazmi. Randy Michael Amaral. William Weiler Andrews. Michael Keith Angel. Sarah Louise Anushin. Jessica Veronica Antea. Logan James Anthony. Isaiah Anthony Aponte. Sophie Belle Archambault. Emma Rose Asher. Michael James Anthony Auclair. Alexi Axton. Ashley Gale Byerline. Alexis Lynn Barber. Sarah Jordan Barker. Marina Barzaghi. Christopher R. Beati. Rachel Eileen Bedard. Reese R. Bennett. Rachel Tahare Burson. Brittany Lauren Bolster. Matthew S. Bonner. Isabella T. Broccoli. Thorsten Robert Brochu. Richard John Brown, Jr. Kelsey Jean Brown. Shannon Ailey Brusky. Michael Patrick Byrne. Abigail G. Burns. Kendra G. Campbell. Nicole Therese Caramante. Rebecca M. Cardoza. Mackenzie Elizabeth Carlson. Justice Marie Casey. Grace E. Castillo. Haley A. Cedar. Tess E. Chapone. Trevor J. Cirillo. Eliza Ray Clark. Mary R. Cofield. Tyler Jacob Cole. Benjamin William Coleman. Spencer Knight Coleman. Michaela Janet Camoli. Charles David Compton. Christopher James Cook. Bruce Edward Capola. Erin Catherine Corcoran. Maya Grace Correll. Bridget Costa. Christina Marie Coyne. Caitlin Kramer. Samantha Daft. Abigail Christine Daly. Nora Abigail D'Antuano. Jonathan DeAngelis. Shauna Marie Deering. Chase Michael DeGregory. Kelsey Ann Dellinger. Lucas H. Delorier. Andrew P. DeBiase. Nicole Ashley Dites. Robert DiMuccio. Thomas James Doty. Emma Elizabeth Dolan. China Doherty. Rose Frances Dowden. James Joseph Downey. Kendall Elizabeth Durney. Hayden Michael Duckworth. Charlie W. Duane. Grace Eaton. Evan Arlon Eiloff. Kyle Michael Joseph Eldred. Harrison Davis Elman. Patrick Anthony Embry. Matthew Christopher Emerson. Shelby E. Factor. Jillian Rose Fagnant. Shannon Cassidy Fain. Zhen Fong. Timothy Stephen Farrelly. Alec J. Furlan. Zoe Elizabeth Ferrara. Ryan Richard Ferreira. Michael Ferry. George Filippo. Sarah Grace Fiore. Kristen Rose Forward. Patrick Henry Gannon. Tiffany Ann Gardner. Lauren Alexandria Garrett. Brad Goudreau. Alyssa Maureen Gauthier. Hannah Geib. Owen Christopher Genero. Nikolai Joseph Gincastro. Logan Aldo Gusti. Thomas James Goodger. Edward James Goodkin. Cameron James Gray. Hannah Marie Gregson. Denise May Griffith. Zoe Beth Habershaw. Tyler P. Hall. Mark Daniel Holleran. Haley Eileen Hammock. Allison N. Hartley. Marcus James Harwood. Jamie Evelyn Hazel. Timothy Clark Healy. Ethan M. Heilig. Jade Cassidy Henley. Kylie Devin Heatherman. Agnes B. Hicks. Katarina Chin Si Ho. Robert Charles Holstetter. Hannah Elizabeth Hudson. Molly Malone Hughes. Colin James Irvin. Sean J. Jackson. Sarah Ruth Yeager. Christian Kenneth Jobert. Joshua Lewis Johnin. Benjamin A. Johnson. Lily A. Jobert. Jeffrey O. Cantor. Emily Rose Kaplan. Connor David Kennedy. Rogan Daniel Kennedy. Peter Muir Kershaw. Caroline Diane King. Amrita Karan. Jessica I. Knudsen. Stephanie Paige Kruger.
Michaela M. LaCroix. Kate Christine Ladster. Zachary P. Lapointe. Patrick Elaine Laprade. Emma LaRoche. Peyton Jonathan Leah. Elise LeBlanc. Nathan Andrew LeClaire. Andrew Lee. Justin Patrick Leach. Jessica Elizabeth Layton. Brianna Maria Leet. Ilana Lydia Leet. Gianna Rose Leet. Emma Michelle Lennon. Jacob Levine. Alexis Claire Lewis. Crosby David Lynch. Liam Francis Lynch. Michael Patrick Madoyan. Shannon Elizabeth McGee. Madison Ryan Mcguire. Megan Catherine Mcguire. Connor A. Mainwald. Dylan Thomas Maldonado. John Manning. Chad Anthony Mansalilo. Gabriella Pia Matera. Adam John Matushik. Brendan Michael Mayman. Jacob Andrew Mcguire. Samantha Grace McGrath. Corey Alexander McKenna. Megan Elizabeth McKenney. Jameson Thomas McMillan Pala. Charles Lawrence McRae. Mackenzie Lee McVeigh. Daniel M. Murnick. Colin Price Merritt. Kendall Lynn Miller. Hope Mitchell. Michael T. Moan. Jessica Madison Moniz. Christian A. Morin Padilla. Jacob Michael Muller. Michael John Murphy. Stephen Robert Murphy. Andrew William Murray. Kyle Fisher Nanig. Nicolette Ophelia Naya. Ryan Norris. Timothy Michael O'Brien. Nicholas Nieves. Christopher Francis O'Donnell. Ryan James O'Donnell. Taylor Doris Jefferson O'Donnell. Joseph. Michael Aloysius O'Flaherty. Kiara Ann Oliver. Sabrina Murray Oliver. Annabelle Ruth O'Neill. Taylor Mara O'Rourke. Brooke Burnett Osmansky. Kaylee Elizabeth Owens. Anastasia Arena Paralatisi. J. K. Patel. Andrew Joseph Parasol. Hannah Jane Parasol. Zachary Abel Pedroso. Elizabeth Rose Picard. Anna Marie Pellegrino. Rachel F. Petrone. Bongam H. Pham. Joseph Albert Piacitelli. Isabel J. Pitrelli. Nicholas Vincent Picciarelli. Sydney E. Pachette. Robert M. Pierce. Kyle Fisher Pilgrim. Evelina Pereira Pinto. Drew J. Poirier. Catherine Ann Prelli. Sophie Premiano. Diana E. Ratterin. Lauren C. Rathman. Deshawn Rigo. Chelsea Ann Rue. Jason C. Richard. Leroy Richardson. William Rimmer. William J. Rinn. I'm sorry, Anthony J. Rinn. Liam Henry Arthur Roberson. Aiden Joseph Robenheimer. Nicholas Joseph Ruggieri. Thomas Anthony Sicchetti. Jason Philip Sakosha. JC Lynn Charlie Marie Scarber. Benjamin C. Shapira. Lane Daniel Schmiedeknecht. Delaney Marie Swarzer. Krishnan Fletcher Scott. Mark Semko. Ashley Caitlin Shaw. Nicholas Kenneth Sisson. Liam Skelly. Tristan James Sloat. Alexis Diane Smith. Erica Sho Smith. Haley Morgan Smith. Quillen Ia Smith. Gabriella E. Sorensen. Sean Mitchell Stamp. Thomas James Stansfield. Lillian Steinway Adler. Samantha Lee Strasshofer. Kate M. Sullivan. Catherine Elizabeth Sullivan. Alexander R. Supran. Leela Madeline Suriana Ryan. Adeline Elizabeth Sutton. Noah Ryan Tellier. Cameron T. Thoreau. Ian Eric Therian. Benjamin W. Thomas. Juan Pablo Torres. Jack Thomas Trainer. Brittany Lynn Tremley. Sean Cody Tyrell. Anthony Amadeo Uchi. Evan Arthur Christopher Urban. Ella Catherine Valatka. Noah P. Vitri. Heidi Joan Wadovic. Jordan Billy Wagner. Zachary Evan Walsh. Lance Joseph Warnes. Laura Elizabeth Wick. Helen C. Westall. Nathan Robert Wilhelm. Michael Robert Williams. Ebony Cheyenne Wilson. Bradley Scott Winner. Ethan Salvatore Wiley. Ian Joseph Wiley. Caitlin Paige Young. Madison Shea Young. Grace Antoinette Zangari. Joseph Dominic Zingarelli.
Class of 2017, we are officially graduates. Please welcome Sarah Icavelli to the podium to present the junior class farewell.
For the past 3 years, the junior class has been following in the footsteps of the seniors. Walking into high school for the first time as freshmen, you were who we looked to for help finding a class or teaching us not to wait until the night before to write an essay, even though we did it anyways. But now we look to you for advice on our senior projects, applying to colleges, and teaching us the best assassin strategies. It's probably a good thing I have a garage. As honored as I am to speak to you today, I'm also saddened to be the one wishing you all goodbye. But as all good things come to an end, like a good book or the perfect summer, so must your time at North Kingstown High School. However, you will always be a skipper no matter which path you choose. Whether it be entering URI as a Ram or waiting to see where your boat leads you, we are excited to see who you will become. As you begin your life after high school, remember the impact you have had on us. Your class taught us how to be dedicated, persistent, and most of all, kind. Cherish the memories you've made here, from grabbing your morning coffee at Jitters, running up from the junior lot just in time, or that one class that always made you smile. For these are the moments that unite you as a class and tie you to NK. I believe it is only fitting to leave you, the class of 2017, with some inspiring words from Jodie Foster. There is nothing more beautiful than finding your course as you bob aimlessly in the current. Wouldn't you know that your path was there all along, waiting for you to knock, waiting for you to become? This path does not belong to your teachers, your parents, or your leaders. Your path is your character defining itself more and more every day, like a photograph coming into focus. Now, skippers, take the world by storm and begin your life. We will miss you and wish you all the best. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Sarah. And now performing the North Kingstown alma mater, I present to you Delaney Swarzer, Kelsey Brown, and Laura Wick.
Dear North Kingstown, Kingstown ever, we will sing thy praise. We will cherish thee forever, love thee all our days. By the Narragansett water, by old Wickford's bay, stands our high school alma mater, lighting all our way. Dear North Kingstown, Kingstown ever, we will sing thy praise. We will cherish thee forever, love thee all our days. None so fair as alma mater, none so true as she. Every son and every daughter, strong and brave will be. Dear North Kingstown, Kingstown ever, we will sing thy praise. We will cherish thee forever, love thee all our days. When we go from thy protection to earth's wildest shore, even then we'll guard affection, even love thee more. Dear North Kingstown, Kingstown ever, we will sing thy praise. We will cherish thee forever, for we are NK.
Shay Greenman will be concluding our ceremony with a traditional tassel change. Again, thank you all for coming, and as Mr. Jerome Simmons always says, you don't have to go home, you just have to go.